everyone, and welcome back to English Practice Room. Today's episode is designed for advanced learners at C2 level. We are discussing one of the most important global topics of our time, migration. Migration affects economies, politics, societies, and millions of individual lives around the world. In this episode, you will practice advanced listening skills, formal vocabulary, and professional discussion language.
Hello, everyone. Migration is not a new phenomenon. Humans have been moving across regions and continents for thousands of years. However, in the modern world, migration has become more complex due to globalization, conflict, climate change, and economic inequality.
Let's start by defining migration. How would you explain this term in simple but accurate language?
Migration refers to the movement of people from one place to another with the intention of settling temporarily or permanently. This movement can occur within a country or across international borders.
So, migration is not only about crossing countries.
Exactly. Internal migration happens when people move from rural areas to cities, while international migration involves crossing national borders.
Many people confuse migration with immigration. What is the difference?
Immigration refers to entering a country to live there. Emigration refers to leaving a country. Migration is the general term that includes both directions.
Now let's talk about why people migrate. What are the most common reasons?
There are several major factors. The most common ones include economic opportunities, political instability, war and conflict, environmental disasters, and family reunification.
Let's start with economic migration. Why do people leave their home countries for work?
Many people migrate because of limited job opportunities, low wages, or poor working conditions. They hope to find better employment, higher salaries, and improved living standards in another country.
So migration is often linked to survival and financial stability.
Yes, for many families, sending one member abroad to work can support relatives back home through remittances.
Remittances are an important economic concept.
They are. Remittances refer to money sent by migrants to their families in their home countries. In many developing nations, remittances represent a significant part of the national economy.
Now let's talk about forced migration. This is more serious and emotional.
Forced migration occurs when people are compelled to leave their homes due to war, persecution, violence, or natural disasters. Refugees and asylum seekers fall into this category.
What is the difference between a refugee and an asylum seeker?
A refugee is someone who has already been officially recognized as needing international protection. An asylum seeker is someone who has applied for protection and is waiting for a legal decision.
Conflict-driven migration has increased in recent years.
Unfortunately, yes. Armed conflicts and political instability force millions of people to flee their countries in search of safety.
Climate change is also becoming a major factor.
Absolutely. Rising sea levels, droughts, floods, and extreme weather conditions are pushing communities to relocate. This phenomenon is often referred to as climate migration.
So, migration is not only political and economic, but also environmental.
Exactly. Environmental pressure is expected to increase migration in the coming decades.
Now let's discuss the emotional side of migration. What challenges do migrants face when they arrive in a new country?
Migrants often experience cultural shock, language barriers, discrimination, and social isolation. Adjusting to a new society can be mentally and emotionally exhausting.
Learning a new language is one of the biggest obstacles.
Yes, without language skills, it becomes difficult to find jobs, access services, and integrate into society.
Integration is a key word in migration debates.
Integration refers to the process of migrants becoming active members of the host society while maintaining aspects of their cultural identity.
Some people believe integration is easy, others think it is very difficult.
It depends on government policies, community support, and individual effort. Successful integration requires cooperation from both migrants and host societies.
Before we continue, let's introduce some important vocabulary from this discussion.
Migration. Migration means the movement of people to another place. Example 1. Global migration has increased. Example 2. Migration affects many economies.
Refugee. A refugee is a person forced to flee their country due to danger. Example 1. Refugees need international protection. Example 2. The country accepted thousands of refugees.
Remittances. Remittances are money sent home by migrants. Example 1. Remittances support families. Example 2. The economy depends on remittances.
Integration. Integration means becoming part of society. Example 1. Integration programs help migrants. Example 2. Language learning supports integration.
Forced migration. Forced migration refers to people leaving because they have no choice. Example 1. War caused forced migration. Example 2. Climate disasters lead to forced migration.
Now let's repeat some advanced sentences.
Migration is a complex global issue.
Migration is a complex global issue.
Economic inequality drives migration.
Economic inequality drives migration.
Refugees require international protection.
Refugees require international protection.
Successful integration benefits society.
Successful integration benefits society. Excellent work! In the next part, we will discuss the economic impact of migration, political consequences, labor markets, and future migration trends. Welcome back. In this part, we will focus on the economic impact of migration, its effect on labor markets, and how governments respond through public policy.
Migration plays a significant role in national economies. In many countries, migrants contribute to economic growth by filling labor shortages, paying taxes, and creating businesses.
Some industries rely heavily on migrant workers.
Yes, sectors such as agriculture, construction, healthcare, hospitality, and technology often depend on migrant labor. These workers perform essential tasks that local populations may not be willing or available to do.
This leads to an important debate. Some people argue that migrants take jobs away from local workers.
That argument exists, but many studies suggest that migrants often fill positions that are already understaffed. In addition, migrants can stimulate the economy by increasing consumption and creating demand for goods and services.
So migration can actually create jobs rather than destroy them.
Exactly. When migrants earn money, they spend it on housing, food, transportation, and education. This creates economic activity and supports local businesses.
Another important topic is entrepreneurship.
Yes, many migrants start their own businesses. These businesses create employment opportunities and contribute to innovation. In some countries, migrant entrepreneurs play a key role in revitalizing declining neighborhoods.
However, migration also creates challenges for public services.
That is true. Governments must invest in housing, healthcare, education, and transportation to support growing populations. When this investment is insufficient, social tensions can increase.
This brings us to government policy. How do countries manage migration?
Governments use immigration policies to control who can enter, work, and stay in the country. These policies include visa systems, work permits, asylum procedures, and border controls.
Some countries adopt strict policies, while others take a more open approach.
Yes, strict policies focus on reducing migration numbers, while open policies aim to attract skilled workers and provide humanitarian protection.
Political parties often use migration as a campaign issue.
Migration is highly politicized. Some politicians emphasize national security and border control, while others focus on human rights and humanitarian responsibility.
This creates strong emotional reactions among voters.
It does. Migration debates often involve fear, identity, and economic uncertainty, which makes rational discussion more difficult.
Let's talk about labor integration. Once migrants arrive, how can they successfully enter the workforce?
Language training is essential. Professional certification recognition is also important. Many migrants struggle because their qualifications are not recognized in the host country.
That can lead to underemployment.
Yes, underemployment happens when people work in jobs below their skill level. For example, a qualified engineer working as a delivery driver.
That represents a loss of potential talent.
Exactly. Societies benefit when migrants are able to fully use their skills.
Now, let's discuss social cohesion.
Social cohesion refers to how well different groups live together peacefully. When integration is successful, communities become more diverse and inclusive. When integration fails, social divisions can grow.
Education plays an important role here.
It does. Schools help children from migrant families adapt to new cultures, languages, and social norms. Education is one of the strongest tools for long-term integration.
Now, let's introduce more advanced vocabulary.
Labor market. The labor market refers to the supply and demand of workers. Example 1. Migration affects the labor market. Example 2. The labor market needs skilled workers.
Entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship means starting and running businesses. Example 1. Migrant entrepreneurship supports innovation. Example 2. Entrepreneurship creates jobs.
Public policy. Public policy refers to government decisions and laws. Example 1. Migration policy changed last year. Example 2. Public policy influences social outcomes.
Underemployment. Underemployment means working below your qualifications. Example 1. Many migrants face underemployment. Example 2. Underemployment reduces productivity.
Social cohesion. Social cohesion means unity in society. Example 1. Integration improves social cohesion. Example 2. Social cohesion prevents conflict.
Now let's repeat some advanced sentences.
Migration contributes to economic growth.
Migration contributes to economic growth.
Governments regulate migration through public policy.
Governments regulate migration through public policy.
Language skills support labor integration.
Language skills support labor integration.
Social cohesion depends on successful integration.
Social cohesion depends on successful integration. Excellent progress. In the next part, we will explore ethical questions, future migration trends, climate migration, global responsibility, and long-term solutions. Welcome to the final part of today's episode. Now we will focus on the ethical dimensions of migration, future trends, climate-driven movement, and possible long-term solutions.
Migration is not only an economic or political issue, it is also a moral and humanitarian issue. Millions of people are forced to leave their homes because of war, persecution, or natural disasters. This raises serious ethical questions about responsibility and solidarity.
One of the main ethical debates is about borders and human rights.
Yes, some people argue that countries have the right to protect their borders and control immigration. Others believe that wealthy nations have a moral obligation to help vulnerable populations.
This creates tension between national interests and humanitarian values.
Exactly. Governments often struggle to balance security, economic stability, and compassion.
Let's talk about climate migration. This is becoming more important every year.
Climate migration refers to people who are forced to move because environmental conditions make their homes unlivable. Rising sea levels, desertification, floods, and extreme heat are already affecting millions of people.
This type of migration is expected to increase in the future.
Yes, scientists predict that climate change will displace large populations, especially in coastal regions and areas with water shortages.
That will create new challenges for governments and international organizations.
Absolutely. Infrastructure, housing, healthcare, and education systems will need to adapt to growing population movements.
Technology may also influence future migration.
It will. Remote work opportunities could reduce the need for physical migration in some sectors. However, technology alone cannot solve deeper economic and environmental inequalities.
Let's move to the role of international cooperation.
Global migration cannot be managed by one country alone. International cooperation is essential. Countries must work together to share responsibility, coordinate policies, and provide humanitarian assistance.
Organizations such as the United Nations play an important role.
Yes, These organizations help provide emergency aid, protect refugee rights, and support resettlement programs.
Now let's talk about long-term solutions.
Long-term solutions focus on addressing the root causes of migration. This includes reducing poverty, promoting education, improving healthcare systems, supporting peace efforts, and investing in sustainable development.
So instead of only reacting to migration, countries should work to prevent forced displacement.
Exactly. Prevention is more effective and humane than crisis management.
Education is especially important.
Yes, education empowers individuals, creates job opportunities, and reduces the need for risky migration journeys.
Now let's introduce final advanced vocabulary.
Humanitarian. Humanitarian refers to helping people in need. Example 1. Humanitarian aid supports refugees. Example 2. The organization focuses on humanitarian relief.
Displacement. Displacement means being forced to leave home. Example 1. War caused mass displacement. Example 2. Climate change leads to displacement.
Sustainability. Sustainability means long-term environmental and economic stability. Example 1. Sustainable development reduces inequality. Example 2. Sustainability protects future generations.
International cooperation. This means countries working together. Example 1. International cooperation is necessary for migration management. Example 2. Cooperation improves global stability.
Root causes. Root causes mean the main underlying reasons. Example 1. Poverty is a root cause of migration. Example 2. Education addresses root causes.
Now let's repeat some final advanced sentences.
Climate change is increasing global displacement.
Climate change is increasing global displacement.
Humanitarian responsibility should guide policy decisions.
Humanitarian responsibility should guide policy decisions.
International cooperation is essential.
International cooperation is essential.
Sustainable development reduces forced migration.
Sustainable development reduces forced migration. Now it's your turn to practice. Answer this question out loud.
Do you think countries should accept more migrants? Explain your opinion using one reason.
You could say, I believe countries should accept more migrants because international cooperation strengthens global stability.
Try creating your own answer.
Excellent work! If you can follow this entire discussion and understand the vocabulary, your English is at an advanced academic and professional level.
Listening to complex topics like this will help you improve comprehension and speaking confidence.
Thank you for learning with English Practice Room.
We hope this episode helped you think critically and improve your English.
Goodbye, and keep practicing advanced English every day. Before we finish today's episode, let's review important advanced vocabulary and expressions from our discussion about migration.
Let's start with the word migration. Migration means the large-scale movement of people from one place to another. Example 1. Migration has reshaped many modern societies. Example 2. Global migration patterns are changing rapidly.
Next word, displacement.
Displacement means being forced to leave your home due to conflict, disaster, or danger. Example 1. War caused massive displacement across the region. Example 2. Climate disasters are increasing displacement worldwide.
Now the word refugee.
A refugee is a person who escapes their country because of danger and receives international protection. Example 1. Refugees need access to housing and education. Example 2. The country accepted thousands of refugees last year.
Next expression, economic inequality.
Economic inequality means unfair differences in income and living standards. Example 1. Economic inequality pushes people to migrate. Example 2. Governments try to reduce economic inequality through social programs.
Let's move to integration.
Integration means becoming part of a new society socially and economically. Example 1. Language learning helps integration. Example 2.
Successful integration improves social stability.
Next term, labor market.
Labor market refers to job availability and worker demand. Example 1. Migration affects the labor market. Example 2. The labor market needs skilled workers.
Now the phrase, public policy.
Public policy means government decisions and laws. Example 1. Migration policy changed recently. Example 2. Public policy shapes immigration systems.
Next advanced word, humanitarian.
Humanitarian means focused on helping people in crisis. Example 1. Humanitarian organizations provide food and shelter. Example 2. The country offered humanitarian assistance.
Now the expression, root causes.
Root causes are the main underlying reasons behind a problem. Example 1. Poverty is a root cause of migration. Example 2. Education can reduce root causes of inequality.
Next word, sustainability.
Sustainability means long-term environmental and social stability. Example 1. Sustainable development reduces forced migration. Example 2. Sustainability protects future generations.
Now let's practice repeating key C2 level sentences.
Migration is a complex global phenomenon.
Migration is a complex global phenomenon.
Forced displacement is increasing worldwide.
Forced displacement is increasing worldwide.
Integration is essential for social stability.
Integration is essential for social stability.
Economic inequality drives migration.
Economic inequality drives migration.
International cooperation is necessary.
International cooperation is necessary. Now let's practice usage. Answer this question out loud.
Why do you think migration is increasing globally?
You could say, migration is increasing because of conflict, climate change, and economic inequality.
Try creating your own sentence using at least one new word.
Excellent. This type of vocabulary is commonly used in news reports, academic discussions, and professional conversations.
Practicing these words will help you reach true C2 level fluency.
Great job today. Keep listening, repeating, and speaking.
See you in the next advanced episode.
Goodbye, and keep improving your English.